Welcome back to Tiny Classrooms Live.
The doctor here, Don Zulu in Taos, New Mexico.
I'm the HR guy, Artie Nathan, here in Las Vegas, Nevada. And our subject today is something we read recently in the Harvard Business Review, that leaders are forged in times of crisis.
That's right. And real leaders, these are the people who help us overcome our fears and to grow ourselves, get past our own personal limitations and discover elements of ourselves that we didn't even know we had.
So, Doc, what's the psychology behind fear?
Fear is simply a response to a perception, real or not, of threat, of being out of control, of not knowing how to protect ourselves. It's that old fight or flight thing that we've heard so much about over the years.
And so, real leaders have to acknowledge the fears that their people have, I guess.
That's right. They have to. Most of us all remember, I'm sure, Franklin Roosevelt's famous line in his, I think, his first inaugural address, that the only thing we have to fear is fear itself. And that in itself was a sign of an excellent leader. The leader understood that people were afraid and that they were not, and they would lead them somewhere.
And in these times, there's a lot of ambiguity and chaos that feed those fears. And I guess a real leader is someone who helps people to adapt to that. Maybe not fully, but they have to be able to work with it. I remember when I was opening hotels, everyone was new, all the people were new, and there was a lot of chaos, a lot of ambiguity. And my role as the leader was to come every day and say, here's what we're going to do. Focus on this. Here's what we want to accomplish. Help people understand what they could do in that chaotic situation so that they'll feel good about themselves.
So you really reinforced and you gave them a role and a purpose and reminded them of that.
That's right. Uh, it's something that people have to learn to adapt to. And it's not easy to do because there's no, in this case, crisis playbook. Just like in my hotel, there was no playbook until we designed it. And without a crisis playbook, people are going to be just drifting along. Your job as a real leader is to help them understand.
That's absolutely right.
So all of us are probably going to be remembered by how we do in this situation, whether we're parents or leaders or supervisors or whatever. I think people are going to be remembering us by this.
So ask yourself, how do you want to be remembered? And then be that person.
That's our subject for today. We want to thank you for listening to these tiny classrooms. This is what's this, the end of our second week, Don?
It is. That's I think our 11th or 12th episode.
Well, we're enjoying doing them, and we hope you enjoy them as well. If you want more of us, as usual, we remind you to check out my blog, The Art, A-R-T-E, of Motivation.
Or go to LinkedIn and check out Dr. Don Zulu for articles on leadership and management and a variety of other things.
Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you very much.